My name is Nelda Spell Mitchell. Got 2 books. Have I told y'all this? The different stories that happened in mine and my husband's lives. It was one big book, but it was too thick to make one. So we just cut it in half and made 2. So you could read one and somebody else could read the other one while you're reading it. Then you wouldn't have to share. And you can get these books from Amazon. You just call Mr. Amazon. Well, just tap him up on your phone or computer and tell him you want both books. And they will send them right to your door. And then you can read them. But you can also listen to me read some of them. I won't read every one of them, but I might. Now, you can remember, have I told y'all this? And you can remember my name, Nelda Spell Mitchell, because it's a sentence. Not many names are a sentence, but mine is a sentence. Nelda Spell Mitchell. And I think that's a sentence. And I want to tell you to look on YouTube. Our grandson, Weston Mitchell, has some articles he puts on there about his cattle ranch. It's called Big South Ranching, and he makes those short videos of different activities on his cattle farm when he's working with the cows. And I think you might enjoy that. Big South Ranching, and his Weston Mitchell. Well, today I'm going to read you about the broken broom story, or it could be called Teaching Sampson to Lead. Now, Sampson was a dog. It was Dennis's dog. Well, why is the broom handle in the fire? I asked as I threw my armload of oak wood in the fireplace one evening in December 1994. Dennis snorted. The straw part is in the trash, and I just made a bum-ass job of training my bloodhound to lead. He washed his hands in the sink and filled a cup of water for instant coffee. You would think, after I have treated Sampson to dog biscuits every day for weeks and petted and talked sweet to him, you would think a 7-month-old dog would at least follow me to the mailbox, Dennis continued. I want to teach him to lead. I may need him to trail a wounded deer one day. Well, maybe he doesn't know what he's supposed to do, I said to Dennis. We'd been married 40 years by that time. And Dennis said, well, hell, he ought to. For days I have tugged on his collar and whistled and said, chum on, Sampson, chum on, good dog, chum on, follow me. All he ever does is spread his feet and put his head down and let himself be dragged a few inches. Then he'll swallow the dog biscuits in one gulp without even finding out how crunchy and flavorful they are advertised to be. He won't even chew the damn things. Why should he chew them when he can get the daily newspaper to chew on? I said. The newspaper is larger, softer, and the mail carrier throws it to him for free. He doesn't have any prerequisites. Well, dagnabbit, I hate this damn microwave. I have to push 14 damn buttons just to heat 1 cup of coffee. Whatever happened to turning just one knob? He fumed. Technology, I guess. But let's get back to the broom story. What about it? He said, well, This evening, when I came in from deer hunting, Sampson wagged his tail. He jumped up, put his front paws on my shoulders, and licked my ears. I thought this welcome meant that I had his trust. I snapped a leash on his collar and said, "Come on, let's walk to the barn and back." He must have thought that I meant for him to sit. Well, he sat. I tugged. He slid. I yanked. He slid. I talked sweet. He broke his slide, but by the time we were halfway down to the driveway, I was rapidly running out of patience. The harder I pulled, the deeper he dug into the asphalt. I was determined to win. So I wrapped that leash around my arm and dragged the son of a gun the rest of the way to the barn and the 100 yards back to the house. Then I told myself, I will not be outdone and give up so easily. Here I am, a 230-pound, 57-year-old man that considers myself to be reasonably intelligent, at least smarter than a half-grown puppy. And I was not going to let him get the best of me. So I got a handful of dog biscuits and I tried to hold him. Well, that didn't work. I thought I had something to give him a little tap on the rump to remind him to walk when I held the dog biscuits out in front of his nose. I could trick him into leading. So I got your broom and I gave Sampson gentle pats on his backside with it and gentle pulls with the leash, and he wouldn't move. I hit him a little harder and I pulled a little stronger. I said, chum on, till I sounded like a polly parrot. Well, it didn't take much of that situation for me to lose my cool. I threw down the dog biscuits. I unsnapped the leash, and I gave Sampson a big wallop across his rear end, and the damn broom broke. Well, Sampson slurped up the dog biscuits and walked to the barn. Then he said, "Dumb dog." This is a picture of Don and his stepson Jared, and the picture of the dog on the back of the truck.